It is 6 o'clock, and we're going to call the meeting. Okay, now I got it right. It's 6 o'clock. We're calling the meeting to order, and roll call. Everyone is present. And the next item is I need a motion to approve the agenda as is.
So moved.
Second.
Second.
Any questions? All in favor? Okay, the next item is our invocation, and it's Miss Carolyn Moats. Can you come up here to the microphone right here and do our prayer?
Dear Heavenly Father, thank you for this day and thank you for letting us all meet here together. In your name I pray. Amen.
Amen. Thank you. And now if Mr. Michael Bone, come up, Micah, I'm sorry, and do our pledge.
Attention, salute, pledge.
Thank you. Thank both of y'all for volunteering. The next item on our list is visitors, the Science Olympiad team.
This is not our entire team. Some had softball games that started at 6 o'clock tonight. Others had other events that they had to had to participate in. And so, but we had 23 wonderful students and 4 wonderful teachers that took on this mission to go to the Science Olympiad team, which we had not done this for since we got out for COVID. That was our last year. And so Miss Russell, Lisa Russell, one of our great teachers at Clanton Intermediate School. If there's any other principals here, I really didn't mean that, so don't try to get her to come to your school. But she's fantastic. She does a great job. And she had 3 helpers with her, 3 other teachers, Rachel Daly, Justin Watkins, and Hannah Thrash. And they could not be here tonight either. But I asked them, Miss Russell, to take this and run with it, and she did. Yay, there's just another one. And so they did very well. The last year that we had gone before COVID, we got 4th place. And this year, with a new group of teachers working with it, never been before, didn't know what they were getting into, and all these children having no knowledge, they got 4th place again this year. In fact, they were 1 point away from being 3rd place. So that was amazing. And that was out of 19 schools that participated. It was an all-day event with them doing a lot of building of things, having pasta transporters, what did his mother talk? Crash landing.
Drops.
Yes. And they had some tests they had to do too. There was a spelling test also. So with science words in it. So they really did an amazing job. And one of the best things about it is they were well behaved. You know, when you take off a group of children, you're just kind of praying that everything's going to go well. But they were very good, very well behaved, much better behaved than a lot of other schools. So that makes me proud in the sense of just knowing that you know how to behave. Your parents have done a great job. You've listened to all those character ed things that we talk about throughout the school year and really did an outstanding job. Super group of kids, smart. I'm going to let them tell you their names. I think some of you have a low voice, not like mine, so I'm going to let you come say it in the microphone, okay? Come on, you go first. Y'all come on. Tell me your name.
My name is Ethan.
Ethan what?
Ethan Price.
Oh.
My name is Jose Palacios.
Are you related to Hayes Palacio?
Or you kin to who?
Hayes Palacio.
Hayes Palacio. Are you kin to him? Are you kin to a child named Hayes Palacios? No, the parents said no.
Okay.
Okay. First we should ask, is that a good child? No, go ahead.
My name is Kevin Wynn.
Okay.
One of my best students.
My name is Olivia Lynn.
My name is Danica Bell.
My name is Micah Bond.
My name is Millie Wilkins. My name is Grady Carter.
My name is Sean Baker.
My name is Molly Coffins.
My name is Caroline Nuts.
My name is Maddox Morris.
My name is Anna
All right, good. And Ms. Russell's going to read out the names of the children that could not make it tonight.
Okay, the others were Eric B., Allie Porter, Allison Petty, Austin Chin, Edward Salcido Cifuentes, Ellison Ferguson, Ethan's here, Ethan Price, I'm sorry, Hudson Carroll, Lily Pitts, Lindsay Pitts, Mary Porter Thornhill, and that's it.
And we thank you so much for letting us come tonight and let you see what a great group of children are at Clanton Intermediate School and what a great teacher, leader, coach we got, correct? All right, y'all think so? The criteria, what we did, we looked at their ACAP scores, and these children, a 4 is the highest level you can get. And all the children on the team got a 4 in science, which is the highest score in science. Is kind of a low score for our county. And so all these children got that 4. And how many of you had Miss Russell for science last year? Okay, and several that are, the Pitts kids had her, and several others had her last year for science. So she did a great job preparing them for the ACAP. And so that's the selection that we had, was what is that score? So we know we'd have children that were interested in science.
Right.
And my
Thank you.
question's different.
Okay.
Are you going after the academic supplements? Are you filling that out for your employees?
The academic supplement is $100 for 4 teachers. But yes, I will ask for $100 for 4.
Thank you.
What can I be, 100 per teacher?
That's, take it up with the superintendent.
But
We have money for academic supplements, so,
$25. Yeah, and yes, I will.
thank you.
Okay. Thank y'all so much. Okay.
I wonder why I
Thank y'all, parents, for bringing
Looking at
it.
the
Thank you
team.
so much. Doing a great job with them. Too.
We're
Thank
not,
you so
we're not
much.
live streaming.
Thank y'all so much.
You trying to get?
We're not live streaming. Oh, I thought that was on. Supposed to be on.
And then we have another visitor. Mr. Robert Threlkill is going to speak on the workforce development thing. Ms. Threlkill, aren't you glad?
I know she's surprised.
I know.
I'm on the City of Clanton Economic Development Board, and on Thursday, March 23rd, we're having a career day. We're sponsoring here at Jeff State. There's going to be 37 companies represented. It's not colleges, it's not military, but there's 37 local and regional companies that are going to have desks set up, and our juniors and seniors from the local schools are going to attend from 8 to 10 in the morning approximately, and the rest of the day it's open to the public. And most of these companies, we encourage them, if they're ready to hire people, kids bring their resumes, come talk to the kids. For those kids that aren't going on to college, it's a good opportunity to meet some of these companies that are ready to hire. And some are coming from Birmingham, some from Montgomery, and a lot of them from Chilton County. So that's on Thursday. Thank you.
Thank you. Okay, we're going to do something a little different tonight. We're going to vote for item 6, our financial report. Item 7, personnel. Under the retirements and resignations, we have a retirement resignation at Jemison Intermediate, a teacher. At Verbena High School, a teacher. Transportation, we have one at Maplesville, a pre-K teacher. At CCHS, a teacher. Then we have one classified being hired, a secretary at Jemison High School. Under leave, we have CCHS, CES. Then under our substitutes, we have 5 names added there. Then we have E, our non-renewal list. On F, nurses, so that they get 5 extra days. I believe that's 4 at the start of school and 1 day afterwards. But
We need to stop on E.
can we not say that Mr. Chris Smith is gonna? Yes.
Oh, okay.
Oh, okay.
My mistake.
Then G, transportation. The superintendent's recommended to hire and approve a utility worker. We have our transportation summer workers. We're hiring 2 summer workers for transportation to be our bus washers. On I, Ms. Patterson is recusing herself. And Mr. Smith. And this is the motion to approve our summer learning employees. On J is our career day transportation for the board to approve the driver's fee and our mileage reimbursement that is gonna come from local funds. Supplement being paid by our band Booster Club. Then we have our maintenance summer workers are 5. We're hiring 3 for painters and 2 for painters and 3 for helping strip our floors. Summer school teachers is M. N is CCHS track supplement. Then 8 is our consent agenda, where you will find the minutes, approval for disposition forms for Clanton Elementary School volunteers, blast from the past rental, LeCroy Career Tech Lawn Care Summer Service, THS Volunteer, JHS Overnight Field Trip. H is our flooring quote. I is CMP refrigerant quote, and J is a policy approval, and this affects our kindergarten students. K is the 23-24 calendar. L is our credit recovery plan. M is our state textbook adoption. And N is a topographical survey at Thorsby softball field. So may I have a motion to approve everything that I read out?
So move.
And a second.
Second.
Any questions? All in favor?
I have a question.
Okay.
I was gonna recuse myself from one that's in that list.
Okay, was it not the one I called out? I? They've got that. You were recused. You and Mr. Smith.
So just you're voting on everything and then you're saying,
You're recusing from I. Yes, ma'am, they got it.
And the 2 for me.
And the 2 for him.
Well, you only have one. F doesn't affect you.
The
She's
day
not a
they
school
said.
nurse, she's a teacher,
Okay.
right?
Correct.
Okay. The next item is number 9, CCHS facility rental.
We didn't vote.
Take a vote.
We didn't vote.
You didn't finish voting.
I'm sorry. All in favor? Okay, that all passed. Oh, the next one is number 9, CCHS facility rental. The superintendent recommends approval of the facility rental gym at CCHS, and y'all have the name there. May I get a motion?
So move.
And a second.
Second.
Okay, any questions?
Do we have a policy across the board on how we do this, or is it up to each individual principal?
We have a policy for facility rental, and then people from the community can request when they do it that the facility rental be waived principal has to agree to that and submit it to me, and then I have to make a determination whether I feel that the facility rental fee should be waived for that. And I did in this case because these are our students that are participating in using this facility.
Thank you.
Okay, any other questions? All in favor? Any opposed? Okay, the next item is old and new business, and I have the form from the Alabama Department of Revenue where we elect 3 people to be up for our County Board of Equalization for a term. All nominees have to be competent to serve, reside in the county for at least 5 years, own taxable real property in the county, be registered as a qualified elector in the county, but they cannot hold a public office or be a government employee. We have until August the 1st to get this back of 2023. So if y'all want to come up with some names or bodies that might be interested, I will check with them so that we can vote and get this back. And that's all I have on old and new business. Anybody else have anything else? Okay, the next item is superintendent's report.
I'll move quickly. I do have a lot of things. First of all, I want to say thank you to Ms. Sullivan. She invited me to speak to the Chilton County Retired Educators Association last Tuesday, and it was great. Those are my kind of people. I thought we had a good time, Ms. Sullivan.
We did.
It was educational, and they expressed some things to me that they'd like to see us do it as a system, and it was a good time of fellowship. So I appreciate Ms. Sullivan asking me to be a part of that. About 2 months ago, I submitted a grant proposal to the Department of Energy for LED lighting at Clinton Elementary School, Jemison Elementary School, and Maplesville High School. That grant has gained initial approval, which is kind of like clearing the first step. And so now we've moved to the second step of that. I'm very excited about that. It's something that we hope we can do every year and continue to address our energy needs in our schools. As a part of that, I met with a representative from Alabama Power Company. They have a program, it's called the Renew America program. I don't know if you're familiar with that or not, but they come in and they do free audits of all of your school's energy needs, and then they present you with a way to bank your savings into improved infrastructure in your school. They have a representative named Keith Patterson who would like to come and speak to our board. He asked to come and speak to this meeting, and I said, well, let's wait and let me prepare them for what you do. So next, at our April 18th board meeting, Mr. Patterson would like to come and speak to the board about what this program is. I would try to explain it to you simply, but I would mess it up. So, but it is a way for us to take our energy savings and put that savings back into our infrastructure in our schools and almost use that as a credit to improve more schools without being out a lot of money. So he'll present that to us next month just to tell you what that program is. We're not obligated to anything, but I'd like for you to hear him next month when he comes. As part of our energy program, we're set our summer hours for this summer from Monday through Thursday from 7:30 till 4, and that's going to be for all employees, custodians, maintenance, school, 12-month employees. We're all going to work 7:30 till 4 with a 30-minute lunch, and monitoring our thermostats. And our plan is to shut our buildings down at 4 o'clock on Thursday, and nobody be back in those buildings for about 72 hours, and let them be energy neutral for 3 or 4 days. We are going to observe the Juneteenth holiday on Monday, June the 19th. That is a federal holiday that we did not have approved on our last calendar. Mr. Griffin overlooked it last year and had to come back and add it. We did the same, so we are going to do that. It really only affects our summer school. Makes our summer school a little uneven. I think we've got 19 days one semester and 20 days another semester, but that's all that would affect. Ms. Baker, who's hiding out here, is working tirelessly to present you with a mid-year graduation plan by the next board meeting. We hope to have that complete. We hope to have something to present to you to look at. We kind of have the guts of it in place already. Whether we pass a policy or not, we've kind of got the mechanism for it already set, and we hope to present that to you as a full board at the next board meeting for your approval. We're gonna be seeking bids for several of our projects that you've already talked about with ESSER funds and our technology and assist money. No local funds, but we're looking at getting bids for fencing at the Verbena Annex, which I believe Mr. Moore and Mr. Carter looked at, revisiting our digital signs just at the schools that need a fixed mobile sign, we're taking the mobile ones out and just going with the fixed signs. The paving project at Chilton County High School, where the students park between the softball field and the football field, that was initially approved. Some paving at Jemison High School for handicap accessibility around the football stadium. A multipurpose building at Jemison Middle School, which we already have the plans for from Verbena, Adair, and Isabella. I think we use similar plans. And then we want to look at a security buzzer system at LeCroy Career Technical Center. I don't know if that'll have to be bid out because I don't think it'll be over $5,000. That's just some of the things we're gonna be putting out for bid, and then of course I'll come back to you, the full board, with those prices on those things. And then the last thing, we've hired 2 new assistant principals at the last meeting at Thorsby. We hired Mr. Darren Denny. I would like to request that Mr. Darren Denny, the new assistant principal at Thorsby, be approved as a site director for after-school care at Thorsby, because Ms. Matson is also our softball coach. And so we need an administrator there. So that is the only thing I'm bringing to you in the form of a motion. Superintendent requests that Mr. Darren Denny be approved as a site coordinator for after school at Thorsby School.
I'll make that motion. Can I have a second?
Second.
Any questions? All in favor? Okay, that passes. Anything else?
No, ma'am.
Mr. President.
Oh, yes.
Absolutely.
Yes, absolutely. I didn't know that's what you're saying. I thought you was Miss Pitts again. I thought Mr. Moore was wanting me to get you again, Miss Pitts. I thought he was.
No, Eddie, tell me your name.
My name is Edward Salcedo.
Okay, and he did very well at the Science Olympiad. His parents are here. They got lost coming in. I failed to mention earlier that in going to Jacksonville High School over in Jacksonville, all the parents had to drive their own children. And so his parents went. They are very proud parents, very supportive of Eddie. And they had a little difficulty finding the location tonight. That's why they were late. And so I couldn't help but drag him in here.
Absolutely.
That's fine. Yes, you did good.
He's 5th grade.
5th grade.
Okay, and the next item is executive session.
Are we going to be able to without Ms. Gamble here?
Not if it, no. I mean, what is it about?
It is for litigation.
Litigation, we can't go into executive session without the attorney present. So. All right, the next item is adjourn. Can I have a motion to adjourn?
Make a motion to adjourn.
And a second?
Second.
All in favor?
Keith doesn't want to adjourn.
You don't want to adjourn, Keith?
He was hesitating about raising his hand.
Yes.